it seems like as entrepreneurs, we're always out there trying to find that little hack, that little whatever it is, to try to get more out of our day, to try to squeeze more out of our day. I think a lot of people are always looking for a productivity app or a productivity hack or this new vitamin to take or whatever it is. And I was too. I've been through the whole thing where I've downloaded all the productivity apps and the to-do list things and found out these eating plans to do and all this fancy stuff. And in the end, guys and gals, a lot of it boils down to our physiology, the way that our bodies work, okay? And oftentimes we're actually working against ourselves while we're out there trying to find these amazing tools that are kind of patches over the top of what actually needs to be fixed. And what I found was when you really dig in and learn more about yourself, and I'm going to be teaching you guys about the 3 p.m. energy slump, which you fully are already aware of, but I'm going to walk you guys through a couple steps on how to get out of that in your lives, how to get out of the 3 p.m. energy slump so you don't have it anymore. Because when you can get rid of that 3 p.m. energy slump, you have so much more energy, so much more creativity, so much more life to go out there and do what you want to do, whether it's spending time with your friends, your family, growing your business, being more effective in that time in your business. Because I know I've spent way too many days where I've got done with my lunch and then 2, 3, 4 o'clock, I'm sitting there at my computer, not really doing a whole lot of anything good, but then I go home and I look back, I'm like, man, I could have spent that same amount of time with my family instead of sitting there not being effective. Or shoot, if I could gain back the extra 2 or 3 hours a day every single week, that's an extra 10 to 15 hours a week that I can be more productive and effective in my business. So we're going to walk you through how do you get out of the 3 p.m. energy slump. So first of all, here I've got this little chart here. And this chart's important because after I walk you guys through this process, I want you guys to create your own chart. And I'm going to show you guys how and why that's so important. Because my chart is not your chart. Okay, you guys might have a ton of energy at 3 p.m., but your energy might slump at a different time during the day. Okay, but this chart is basically a chart of mine. And I walk through a process I'm going to show you here in a second to chart my energy level every hour during the day for several days to find out when my energy was low and when it was high. And then that way you can structure your life better and also tackle those low energy times and infuse more energy in them. So you can see here for me, I started at a pretty high energy level, not when I first get up. Okay, when I first get up at 6:30 in the morning or whatever, when one of my kids is upstairs yelling to try to come downstairs, I'm not too high energy there. But what I do is I go through some steps to get high energy by 8:30 or 9 in the morning, oftentimes earlier. Okay, so I've got a good energy level there. And then I get to work at about 8:15 in the morning, you get really high creativity at that time. And I kind of peak right there. And then my energy starts to steadily go down throughout the day, all the way up until 3 p.m. For me, oftentimes it's because I'm at my desk sitting, standing with my stand-up desk during this time. I've kind of gotten the roll of the day. The excitement of starting the day oftentimes has waned a little bit. I've kind of gotten to my to-do list. And then I ate lunch right around that time. Got a belly full of food that might not be good food, good energy food, whatever it is. And then you start to hit that lull. During that lull is when I have learned to try to shock your system back into place so you can get through that as quick as you can and you can go back into a high energy state. And for me, same time, it's about 4 or 5 p.m. that I get a little bit higher energy. And it's kind of funny, around 8:30 or 9 p.m., I'm pretty darn good, and then about 10 p.m. I'm done. Okay, so what do you look like? So what I want you guys to do right here is I want you to chart your energy the next 3 days. And that's it. It's going to be really, really easy. Okay, so chart your energy the next 3 days and write this down right now. Is I want you to set a calendar reminder. Do it before you finish the video. Hit pause on this video right now. Or not right now, in about 10 seconds after I tell you what to do. I'll hit pause on the video here in a second. And set a reminder for every hour during your work day to gauge your energy level for the next 3 days. So we're talking 9 to 5, 8 to whatever time is your work day. Okay, set a calendar reminder that pops up and says, what is your energy level? And jot it down on a spreadsheet, a piece of paper, whatever. And you can gauge your energy level in any way you want. You could do 1 to 10. You could do high, low, medium, however you want to gauge it. Gauge your energy level. Okay, write it down. After those 3 days, basically you're going to make your own chart like this, okay? If it's 1 to 10, you could even put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right there. And then you would have your chart going like that. Make your own chart. That's going to show you when your energy is high and when it's low, okay? The high energy part is figure out why it's high and write that down and do more of that. Fit more of that in your schedule. The low energy times, oftentimes we don't know why we have low energy at that time. And this is what we need to do to tackle that, okay? So we need to, first of all, schedule your productive time. It could be the time that you're creative. It could be the time that you're just doing the best work, the stuff that really makes a difference for you, the stuff you're great at. schedule that during your high energy level times. Okay, so for me, right now doing this video, it's before lunch. I haven't ate lunch yet. I know I've got good energy at this time. That's why we're doing our videos right now. If I were to schedule these videos at 2 or 3 o'clock, even after I go through some of these steps to get my energy level up, it's still going to be a little bit lower than normal. So schedule your productive time during high energy times. All right, now here's the plan for you. What you want to do is exercise just before the energy slump. It doesn't mean you've got to go pump iron. It doesn't mean you have to go run 10 miles. Get outside, walk outside of your house, walk outside of your office, and walk around the block, okay? Walk a mile. That could be a really good, simple goal. Just to walk a mile. It might take you 15, 20 minutes to walk a mile, maybe quicker, okay? Do whatever works for you for exercise. It could be literally doing 15 jumping jacks in your office and just getting going. So set that in your calendar to do a quick exercise, 10 minutes or so just before the slump happens, okay? Next, what you're gonna do is restructure your calendar. So put that into your calendar right before your slumps usually happen. A quick, simple exercise, 10, 15 minutes max, just to get that going. You could go longer if you want to, but you don't need to. I've even seen some people do a quick 5-minute exercise and gets the energy level going back again. Everyone's got 5 minutes, okay? And that one 5-minute exercise is gonna give you an extra 2 or 3 hours in productive and happy time during the day. It's just a great investment. And then right here, you're going to eat, figure out your eating and drinking. Okay, so for me, and it's kind of funny, Nate back here, we just ordered lunch. Nate's got a bacon cheeseburger, right? So I'm going to put him on the spot here. So he's the cameraman here. He got a bacon cheeseburger. I know for me, if I had a bacon cheeseburger with fries, which I love those things at the restaurant downstairs, they're amazing burgers. I have like the best burgers. I'm going to be right here in about 2 hours. And usually it's about 45 minutes after I eat something like that. For me, it's high carbs. It just puts me in the gutter. So instead, I got a salad. I'm not better than Nate. I just know where my energy levels are. And I'm like, I don't want to be there because I got to get done today, right? So make sure you change your eating and drinking patterns, and also drink a bunch of water, which I've been really bad at lately. So that's something I myself have to challenge myself to get back on that train of drinking a lot of water at the start of the day and drinking a bunch of water also before your energy slump happens. So if you guys go out there and do those things in your life and in your day, which it takes discipline, it does. But if you like having that energy slump, and if you like giving away 2, 3, 4 hours of your day each and every day, and not having that productivity or that happiness, that same energy level, that's cool. Keep doing it. But if you want to gain that time back, that you're never going to get back, find some ways to to figure out your energy cycle. And here's some ways to do right there. Restructure your calendar so it fits the productive stuff around that energy cycle. And then find ways to reignite your body just before those slumps happen, so those slumps become less and less. And you want those, one second here, you want those slumps right there to go from here and start to level out to there. Okay, and that's what's going to happen when you guys implement this. So go out there, get more energy in your life, more energy in your day, and go out there and crush it. Let us know how it works in the comments section, the YouTube video, or the comments section on our blog post, and we'd love to hear feedback. Thanks, guys and gals. Go visit our other whiteboard strategy sketches on our YouTube channel, or subscribe here on the blog. Thanks, guys and gals. Go out there and crush it.